So today in Minecraft Dungeons here on Enchanted MC, we're going to be going ahead and upgrading our sword quite a bit. And what I mean by that is going here to the swords menu in our sword enchanter, and we're going to go to the wooden sword and we have to get it to a 5-star or 5 tier in order to then purchase the stone sword. So we're going to go ahead and start upgrading this. As you can see, it's quite cheap and the damage scales over time when you upgrade it. So we're going to go ahead and get this all the way to level 5, and then we can actually go ahead and already purchase the stone sword. Let's go ahead and purchase the tier 1. And now, as you can see, look at the damage on this thing, and we're killing a legendary rabbit. This thing is insane. 150,000 instantly there. We're making a lot of progress just because of this. And we're of course not stopping there. We're gonna try and get our zone up as well, and we're gonna try and get our sword up even more if we can. But if you are excited for today's video, make sure to leave a like on the video. I'd appreciate it a lot. It gets the video out in the YouTube algorithm as best as it can. But yeah, look at this epic one. We got 109,000 there. That is crazy. I think we should start using a ton of money before we go into the zones. Upgrades, we're gonna go into our companion upgrades because I realized we can get better ones if we just buy them before we upgrade our zone, from what it seems. Gotta turn on fly, and apparently there's a new loot box on the server, so we're gonna spend a bit of credits today. We do have 15,000. I do have a decent amount of souls that I have not spent since last video, so we're gonna go ahead and go to our souls enchants, and we're gonna get soul greed up as best as we can. Boom, soul greed upgraded, 2,200 and something levels. If we take a look here, we're actually at 8,001, so we're 1,999 levels away from maxing it out until we can prestige it at some point or rebirth it. I don't really know exactly how it works, but we're gonna go into the credit shop and we're gonna buy 3 of the candy loot boxes. I feel like I want to open some stuff, might as well. We'll go ahead and kill this rabbit here, and then we're gonna open up our first candy loot box. All right, here we go. And what are we getting out of the candy loot box? Come on, give us something good. Let's see, some boosters, keys, what else? What's the final? Hero attachment boxes. Okay, so I'm assuming these are actually really good based off of what it says here. They're like attachments to different attributes. All right, so that's very good. Let's go ahead, open up the next loot box. Here we go. And what are we getting? Boom, enchanted pet box. Unfortunate. Still pretty decent. We gotta look into pets at some point. And then the last candy loot box. Here we go. Look at all the souls and essence we have. Oh my gosh, I think I'm just really far behind. But we got the lucky block skin. Let's go. Oh, we drop and drag it on our sword, so it applied it. And then where do we activate it? Oh, we go here to abilities, and then we actually click on it here, and then we can auto cast it so that it activates on its own, which is really, really good. I prefer that instead of activating it manually. But now we have a ton of essence and souls. We have almost 10 trillion souls. Oh my gosh. I guess I was far behind compared to everyone else. I've just not had a lot of time to play. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get soul greed maxed out. Boom, soul greed done. Let's get speed up to the max. Might as well. So now if I hold my sword again, oh my gosh, look how fast we're going. So now I don't really need to fly because I go kind of slow with it. The speed is just way better. And then if we go here, we can max out critical. Let's get that done. We'll get key finder done. Essence greed, we're gonna get done as well. We can pretty much upgrade most things that we need. And then for essence enchants, we're gonna go ahead, go to enhancer, max that out so we can start getting our sword level up. We're currently at 20 right now, so we need to get that up as quick as we can. And enhancer is the best way to do it, of course. At level 25, we can start using more essence as well as souls on some more enchants, so we gotta get our sword up. We're also getting pumpkins. I don't really know where I'm getting these from. I know it's something to do with the Halloween update. So if I type /wheel, this is where we spend our pumpkins. Okay, so they're a limited time currency that you obtain. So the wheel costs 500 pumpkins and you can purchase some for credits. So if you want to have a chance at, like, let's say the pumpkin set or auto fighter time, which apparently is pretty decent from what I've heard, all these items here are potential rewards. I'm assuming we could go into this and actually get 5 rolls for 1,500 credits. That's not a bad idea. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, and there's other loot you can get from here too. We got 25 perk tokens. Okay, we'll go again. We got 10 perk tokens. Hopefully we can get something different from just perk tokens, because I don't really want to get those the whole time. We got pet stat rolls. I mean, I'll take it. And then we got 2 more. Okay, we got 15 stat rolls. And our last thing, maybe we could get the pumpkin set. Who knows? Ooh, we got auto fighter time. That's actually pretty good, apparently, because I see people buying them for credits. Like, per minute is about 2 credits, the last I saw. But we'll hold on to that in our PV for the time time being, because I gotta figure out what an auto fighter is anyways. So if I type /auto fighter here, you can see there's a menu, we can upgrade it, and we can also figure out what this even does. Clicking this will spawn your player auto fighter to fully AFK whilst efficiently grinding zone mobs. And how do we upgrade this? Oh, we spend credits on this. Okay, so I think I might spend my credits on the speed on the auto fighter. It's 50, and we can get it up just for 150. And then we're gonna do the target as well. And then there's an additional 5 minutes that you can add onto this per level. I think we'll wait on that for now. So it randomly targets, you can do the nearest, the enhanced, and the boss kind of rarities. So if I do this, oh my gosh, I'm literally getting taken to a random mob, and it's literally killing all the things around. So what I'm assuming based off of this is that's what the auto fighter time is. It basically extends that limit of how much you have a day, and I can just sit here while it's killing everything, and we can open things. So we're gonna open up the attachments, the hero attachments. We got movement speed for 200%. Oh, these are for like the heroes. Okay, I get it now. So like there's a little hero that spawns in. As you can see, we have the Archer Queen, there's a Barbarian King, Royal Champion, and a Guard Warden. Some people may know where these are from, but anyways, you can upgrade these with shards, and they actually kill mobs for you. It's pretty useful. For now, I'm not really gonna focus on that, but I am gonna claim all these, and we'll put them in PV2 for the time being. But those are for heroes, so these could be pretty good, you never know. Next up, we got some totems. Let's go ahead and claim those. We still are using the pass totem, which I haven't really been claiming any of this, so we are gonna go ahead and claim all this, get all our free loot. We got a lot of pets we're gonna have to claim at some point here, and crystals. So what we're going to do is open all the pet boxes, and then we're gonna fuse them all together, at least the ones that are fusible. That is the plan. So we're just gonna spam these open, but there we go. We opened all of our pet boxes. Let's go into /pets, and as you can see, we have a ton of pets here. We got pass, we got tool, essence, universal, which is pretty good. They're only rare though. And then we of course have soul. So if I go ahead and go to the pet fuse section, and we go ahead and fuse all as much as we can until it doesn't let us, we have mythical soul, mythical essence, and that's about it for now. Oh, we also have a mythical pass. Okay, so I think our best option is to go ahead and use the mythical versions of all these pets, and then we are also going to use a universal to get some extra currency, and I think that's where it's gonna be at for the time being. But we're gonna go into pet traits, and we actually need to select a pet. Applying all those was not a good option because I need to go ahead and select the soul pet first, and then we can look at the index, which tells us about what each one does. So I think what we want out of these pets here is God trait, ideally, and then we also want twin trait. So either one is good. We're gonna go ahead and start rolling these. We only have 7 tickets. Anyways, let's roll. We got experience 2. I think we'll re-roll again. Level cap 1, buff 2, experience 2, buff 2, experience 1, level cap 1, level cap 3. So what that means is we get 20 more levels, and it is the max one. I guess that's good enough for now. I mean, I'll take it either way. It's kind of unfortunate we don't have many pet traits, but it is what it is. But now I want to go ahead and start doing crystals because we need to expand upon our crystals. We need to start expanding on how many crystals we have. We have some tier 3s as well. So if we right click our sword, go to crystals, we can access our crystal loadout for the dual sword, as you can see, which I don't know how we upgrade the dual sword anyways. I still gotta figure that out. But for our main loadout, which is this sword, we have quite a bit of these, so we gotta figure out which one we want to use. And then at level 50, we get another slot, so we'll get one eventually. So I think our best bet is to get Soul Magnet for when we're about to get it, because we're currently at 20, almost 65. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and try and get our best option for Soul Magnet. So we're gonna go ahead and just try and apply it, and there we go. It applied 93% Soul Magnet. Even though we don't have it currently, it's definitely going to help in the future once we get it pretty soon. Also, we're gonna go into toggles, turn off our flying pets because we don't really want to visibly see them. It's just a bit of a pain to look at that. If we look at the scoreboard, we have 5 million just from this auto fighter going crazy. We also do have perk rerolls for our tool or sword, I guess you could say. Essentially, you want the universal or master, I believe it is, but I'm just gonna spam this until we can't do it because there is like a block once you get a purple one. As you can see, we got master 2. Even though we still have 20 more rerolls, I want to take advantage of what we just got. While we're at it, we're gonna go in /zones and go to our barn, and we're gonna upgrade to sheep here, and then we should be able to just start killing these and get more money from the auto fighter. This is probably our best call right now, so we're just gonna do that. Anyways, I'm gonna come back once we actually have level 25 on our sword sword, so I will give an update here in a moment. So I went ahead and grinded out a ton of money so we could go ahead and upgrade our sword even more than it already is. As you can see, we have 156 million on our scoreboard that we're going to be going ahead and spending. So we'll go to our sword and we're going to go to stone and upgrade it all the way to tier 5. And then we should have enough to go ahead and purchase the iron sword. So let's go ahead and get tier 1. There we go. And then it's going to take quite a bit of time to get iron sword tier 2 because the pricing scales a ton. But now when we hit a single sheep, quite literally it's done in no time because of how much damage we're doing. We're doing 58,000 damage per hit, so we can just go ahead and spam click and run around. Basically all the level 1 common sheep, I guess is what you could say. If we go ahead and just run around spamming them, we literally just get free money. But also we are level 37 on our sword. I've been grinding that out like crazy. Our goal was to hit 25, but I decided to go overkill. So we're gonna upgrade Soul Magnet. Let's go ahead, max this out for, I believe, 10 billion. And now we have 2,000 levels into that, which is really good. And then in Essence enchants, we can get the Rocket enchant, which basically gives us 2 times money. We're gonna buy that instantly, max it out. There we go. So now our Soul Magnet enchant should get us even more souls, which is really good. Also, we're gonna go into Slash Zones and go to the barn, and we're gonna upgrade to pigs instead of sheep. So there we go. We now have pigs, which essentially take longer to kill, but definitely are gonna give us more money overall. I want to see how much money a regular pig gives, like a common tier. So let's take a look and see how much it gives. 15 million. That is honestly really, really good. And from doing all the grinding, I've been getting a lot of crystal boxes. I'm definitely gonna have to redeem those at some point so we can get a lot more progress going. But that being said, thank you all so much for watching today's video. I do appreciate all the support, and I will see you all in the next one.